what's going on? Remove linked list elements. Okay, so I'm going to solve this problem. Have value val. So I need to remove all elements from the linked list that have a value val. I'm trying to think how I'm going to do this, because what if so what I'm thinking of doing, I'm trying to think what's going to happen in some of these cases, like what's going to happen if 6 is here, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5, and then maybe we have another 6. So at the beginning it's going to be like, oh, this is a 6. So how do you get rid of that? I don't know, you could set the current temp equals to the next. So I guess set temp equals to temp.next. So this will now be equal to 2. Right? It's like virtually, I don't know, ignoring that. Except it doesn't really remove it. Alright, here's an idea. While head dot val equals val, keep saying head is equal to head dot next. So I move my head to the next value, and I set head equal to that. So now head is set equal to 2. Okay, and I set temp equal to this head. So we'll find a head value where, and just in case they are all 6, like what if I had an edge case where they are all 6, then I need this to be, well, head and this. So you have to have a head, okay, it has to be a value, and then you can get the value, and then you can go to the next. You said technical head, and we're going to return head. Okay, so now we set temp equal to head, and we iterate through here. So what we're going to do is we're going to say 2, we check 2, okay, we go to 3, we go to 4, we go to 5, we go to 6, now we need to remove 6, So actually, I guess we should check next. So we see it next is a 6, let's say. Yeah, if temp.next.val is equal to val, then set temp.next equals to temp.next.next. So set it equal to the next.next value. And we know that a .next already exists because we have a value. And because of this. Okay, so I think that will work for something like this. Okay, so it's going to start the code here at the 1. It's going to say, well, the head of val is not equal to val, so we're not going to do this. We're going to say temp equal to head, so the head points to the 1. And then it's going to go to, well, temp.next, so we do have a temp.next, so we go down here, we check if temp.next.val equals to val, then we set temp.next equal to that. Otherwise, we do this. So okay, so we go to the next thing, so now temp is pointing to the 2, and at the 2, and the head, by the way, still points to the 1. We have not moved the head, we just set the temp equal to that. Then we move the 3. Okay, so the next value is equal to the value. So we basically remove this. Okay, so we have to check out this temp.next. So then we move this temp.next equal to temp.next, which is this 6. But then we're like, well, here's the thing. We still have a temp.next, and temp.next value still equal to that. So then we move it again, and it's equal to, now we point to the 4. And here, we're like, okay, well, you know, so we set temp equal to temp.next. We go to the 4. Then we check the 6. We set it equal to 5. Then we go to the 5. We look at the 6, and we set it equal to nothing. And we check, okay, this is false. Then we go to next. Ooh. Well, I guess I just need to do this because, yeah, so then go to next and it's like, oh crap, there's nothing there. It's possible that we go to something and it's about next is nothing, which is fine. Okay, yeah, so this should work. I think I considered a couple edge cases. Let's make something. So what happens is we have a bunch in a row, and we have one at the end, and what is 6? 6 is our value, okay. Let's run that code. I also want to do one where they all are the same. Yeah, so this is going to be the pattern where a bunch of numbers are all next to each other, and they have the same value, and this is a different pattern where they have the same value, and they're, yeah. Well, it looks right. And go again. So this one, I think is going to return nothing. Okay. That looks good to me. I have not checked when it's in the beginning, have I? Well, I kind of did with that last one. Okay. Okay, it was accepted. Sure, let's look at discussion.